Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the very first recording of Comics Are Great. My name is Anthony. For those of you who are looking at me for well, maybe not so first time, I have been on Instagram and I've been on a couple of channels. One is the Home of the New Warriors, which is hosted by bigeezcomics, and the other one is Keep It Thorough Comics, hosted by Thoro himself. They have been very generous with me as far as their time, been very patient with me, and very open towards my opinions about comic books in general. And with some of the news that we have, like uh, topics regarding grading, Rob Liefeld, amongst other things. But this is my first recording, so I welcome you, and I thank you for giving me a chance to uh, talk to you and have a little face to face. I've been on Instagram since the end of October, about October 24th. So here we're talking October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. We're talking 9 months. In 2 days, it will be 9 months to the day since I've been on Instagram. I currently have uh, over 1,000 followers. Not at the 1,100 mark, which was I was hoping to get to by this point. But I have just under 1,050. So for those people who have given me a chance on Instagram, um, I thank you for the bottom of my heart. You really have helped me out a lot. It's been a long road, on with the coronavirus, on COVID-19, and as all of you know, and just being able to go on YouTube and to talk to fellow comic book collectors has been a real treat and has been an opening for me, and I really enjoy talking and laughing, and having that great camaraderie, because while collecting comic books is a more of a personal thing for a lot of us, being able to share it with other people is the best thing in the world because it gives you that outlet. It lets you express your feelings and where you could laugh, drink, and just have a good time talking about comics. Whether it's different artists, different writers, different titles, how great they are, how much they suck. Going to conventions. For some people, it's cosplay. It's memeing. There's so many different things with the comics. Talking about movies such as Black Widow, or talking about shows like Loki and Falcon and Winter Soldier. You know, Comic books have grown and have become an integral part of society. And right now, in this day and age, it is a great time to be a comic collector. So I want to thank you again. So I'm essentially going to be giving you my haul for today. There were like 4 books that I got from last week. Um, but so without further ado, uh, I'm going to start off with Scream. Scream was it was pretty much a cover buy for me. It was drawn by David Nakayama, who, for me, this year has been one of the top comic artists. He did a 3 issue series with Gwenom versus Carnage. And they had some great cover. He mainly does covers. He primarily does a lot of blended work. And I suggest that you take a look at his Instagram page, which I will include the in the comments, not the comments portion, in the information portion of this video. I will do that from time to time if I decide to point out certain artists in my videos, so that way you guys can check them out. If I tend to forget what titles they do, just like this. So the next one is Skybound X. Skybound X is a 5 issue miniseries highlighting the next 10 years for the Image Skybound banner, uh, which is primarily owned by Robert Kirkman. So this one highlights the first appearance of Machine Boy, and Keep It Thorough. He highlighted this, definitely suggested that this was the cover to get. I did get the black and white one last week, but I neglected to get the color one, and it was sold out at my LCS. So I managed to get it from another comic book shop called Comic Zone. So they've come through in the pinch a number of times. So thank you very much. The next one I got is Spiderwoman. This is my second copy of the Spiderwoman Captain America outfit. This is a homage to her first issue. This cover was done by Steve McNiven, who is another great artist. He has done interior work as well as covers. The last thing that I have that he did was Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters, the Alpha Edition. And speaking of which, we got Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters. This one is the Common Coley cover, as you can see, with Boba Fett on the cover. I'm not really a big fan of covers with just a face on it, like much like the knock covers that you see all over Marvel. But for this one, I decided to get it. I really did like it. I like the ragged look of the helmet that Common Coley does instead of like the shiny Mandalorian version. You know, you can see that this is pretty beat up, and it's definitely shows that he's been in a lot of action. All right, so for this week's haul, I tend to do this in alphabetical order versus comic book company. So I'm just weird like that. I may switch it up every now and then, by doing it by comic book company first. But we'll see how this pans out. If you guys like it this way, please let me know in the comments below. All right. The first one is Captain Marvel. This is the Peach Momoko anime cover. I decided to pick this one up versus the other one just primarily because of a cover by. Not all the Peach Momoko covers came out great. This one was better than most, so I decided to pick it up. I think this one or 31 may be the last one that I get. I've been collecting Captain Marvel starting from issue 8 actually, which was when Star made her first appearance. Whoops. It slid off and hopefully didn't get bent. Oh well. The next one is Dark Blood from Boom Studios. This one is about a man. Essentially, the premise is, what if you could go back in time and change history, that you will given certain powers. This one was definitely selling off the rack and was also highlighted on the Keep It Thoro's indie spotlight this past week, through which he runs a list from CVSI, comicbookinvest.com. So I definitely said I was going to pick it up, so you could see that I put my money where my mouth is. I also got the freaky looking B cover. I couldn't get the Dan Mora cover, so I decided to pick this one up instead. Hopefully, within the next few weeks, when I get some more funds in, because this was another big week. But like I said, when I get more funds in, hopefully I will get that Dan Mora cover, because it was really nice with almost a 360-degree plane layout. As I get more adept in doing these kind of things, I'll show the covers, instead of just talking about them, so that way it'll be more professional looking. Like I said, this is my first time doing something like this, so I ask you and beg for your patience, okay? I'm 50 years old, not as fast on the uptake as some of the other guys, but I do have a computer background, and like I said, please bear with me. The next one I got is the Captain America 80th Miles Morales issue number 28. This is the Captain America 80th anniversary issue. Um, I love the action pose. I thought it was really great. There were a ton of copies. I know that this was pretty heavily ordered. I do have a second copy at my LCS right now, so I'll definitely be picking up a second copy next week. And this is the artwork on this I think is action packed and stunning. And who did? Oh, Ian Cabello. Ian Cabello was the one who drew this. Sorry for blocking out my face. Like I said, I'm newbie at this, so I do apologize. Next one is Moon Knight #1. This was probably the only issue I'm going to get for now, but this is the Delato cover. This cover is really, really awesome. Delato is known for his cover work, and this style definitely highlights what he's all about. He has a lot of great covers out there. Can't think of any off the top of my head, but this is definitely going to be up there. Look for this to hopefully go up in value. You know, it may be slow because there are a ton of copies out there with the Moon Knight movie being filmed right now by Marvel and Disney. But this is going to, I think that this will do well. If not, like I said, even just as a cover buy, this cover is truly awesome. Okay, so the next book that we have is Emilia Clarke's Mother of Madness issue #1. This is going to be a 3-issue miniseries. As you know, Emilia Clarke is the Khaleesi / Mother of Dragons from Game of Thrones, as well as playing Sarah Connor in the movie Terminator Genesis, where she goes back in time and changes history. You know, so this is supposed to be a fantastic book. I definitely will be getting the next 2 issues. I haven't read any of these books yet. I just picked them up today since my LCS was late getting their orders, as were many LCS on the East Coast. This is the second print for Nightwing #81, which has the first appearance of Nightwing's sister. Okay, I don't remember her name, but definitely a Grayson. Where they went back and they fixed up the origin and added her in. You know, so now Dick Grayson has a sister, where his father, for what I understand, cheated on his wife. You know, so it's from a different mother. You know, but same father. Unfortunately, that happens a lot today, but we're not gonna get into that. But this is another great cover done by Bruno Redondo, and he has done a lot of great issues since issue number 78. Storyline by Tom Taylor has been really, really fantastic. I suggest you pick this up. Like I said, this is the second print of issue number 81, as the first one sold out, and I got 2 of them. Okay, and next one is Nightwing #82, which came out today. This is the first print copy of Melinda Zuko. Melinda Zuko, who winds up being Dick Grayson's sister. So there's your name. Okay, just made myself look like an idiot again. Sorry. Another cover done by Bruno Redondo, as well as written by Tom Taylor. Alright. Next one is Nottingham, issue 5. The retelling of Robin Hood. Very interesting retelling. This one is by David Hazan and Shane Connery Volk. This is the last issue of a 5-issue miniseries, but thank God this will be continuing. They will definitely be picking it up with another miniseries, or hopefully a regular series. We'll find out soon enough. East Meets West which is Joker's channel, from the also part of the New York Warriors. Him and Gomez, they interviewed David Hazan, which I definitely recommend you guys checking. It's a great interview, and it goes to the background of how they came up with this, how Mr. Hazan and Mr. Volk got together. So check this out. I definitely recommend it. Issue 1 right now is going for close to $100. As far as I checked 2 days ago, it may have hit the $100 mark already. And like I said, I want to get 2 copies. Next one is Shadecraft, also by Image. And let me tell you something, Image and Boom Studios, they've been killing it. As you can see, there's a lot of indie titles that I picked up. Not many Marvel and DC. Had you told me like 2-3 years ago that I would be picking up more indies than Marvel and DC, I would have thought that you were completely nuts. All right, but Shadecraft, I really haven't read the series yet, but this is number 5. Another hot title. I definitely recommend getting this. In a future video, I definitely will be talking about this series. And like I said, this was written by Henderson, and the artwork by Lee Garbett. So check this out. I'll probably finish at issue number 6. I believe that's a regular series and not a mini series, but I'm gonna keep it at 6 issues because I really do need to bring my costs down with comics. It's been really heavy lately. Next one is issue 3 for Skybound X. Like I said, with issue 2, this talks about the building up storylines for the next 10 years. With Robert Kirkman's company, it was Skybound from Image Comics. So this one, which is the B cover, and I also got the E cover, the black and white. So, you guys should check this out, and I highly recommend it. I haven't read the stories yet, but so far from what I heard from my guys in the New Warriors, the storylines are pretty good. And definitely worth picking up because there are a lot of first appearances in these first 3 issues, and there'll be more in the next 2, and then that'll be it. I don't know if there'll be any reprints for 2 and on. I know that there's a reprint for issue number 1. I'm glad I didn't have a slip of the tongue there. But next one is Spawn's Universe. This is the reprint for issue 1. This is the McFarlane's black and white version of the E cover from the first print run. Definitely worth getting. This sets up his universe with King Spawn, Medieval Spawn, She Spawn, and I don't remember the last one. But he had when the first print came out, he had 4 covers, each one by J. Scott Campbell, highlighting the 4 main spawns that they're going to be focusing on. And this one highlights all of them by Todd McFarlane, and there's also yet a 6th cover by Brett Booth, as well as Todd McFarlane. Well, next to last, you have Time Before Time, and yet another Image title. This one is fun. This one is about a guy who gets stuck in the future, and there's a time mafia that is after him. So this is by Declan Shalvey and McConville. I do not know their name, and I believe that this is Chris O'Halloran, who does the covers. I definitely recommend this. This is a fun read. You enjoy yourself. This is the 3rd issue. I do plan on getting this to either issue 5 or issue 6. I do believe this is a regular series. What I will be doing, if there's space for it, I'll be highlighting all of the comic books that I got in the description below the video, so that way you guys know exactly what I picked up, and and also the cost. Either that, or maybe what I'll do is I'll create a Word document with all the information, so that way you guys know what to pick up. So the last one is White #1 by Black Mass Studios. This is the sequel to the acclaimed series Black, which came out in 2016, 2017. It was a six-issue miniseries. I definitely recommend getting it. It's definitely one that you need to look out for. This one obviously is the opposite. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. I definitely recommend either reading it digitally or getting the trade paperback. I learned about it through my time when I used to work at Midtown Comics, and it was recommended to me to pick it up, and I definitely do not regret getting it. Not only did the value go up, but like I said, the storyline is absolutely fantastic. It's a world where the black people have superpowers and the white people don't, and how that has affected them in society. And this continues with the issue White, which will be a 6-issue miniseries. This is the reprint. Unfortunately, Black Mass Studios pulled a bad idea move where they only printed 2,500 copies of the first print, and they'll be doing so for issues 2 through 6 as well. So those allocations will be short. Unfortunately, I'll be able to just get the reprints. There are some stores such as Cape and Cal Comics that do have first prints, and it's their own store variant. I did manage to get one for $15. So they may still have more. If you want to check them out and get it, I definitely do think it's worth it. And just as an unusual portion for this first video, I got my graded comic books in. So I had sent in my comic books back in April, and they finally came in today. I opened the box, but I didn't undo the wrapping, so I'm not exactly sure what the grades are. So just give me a couple seconds here. Alright. So we got the paperwork. And take off the rubber bands here. Let me make sure that this is... alright, so let's flip it around this way. So that way... damn, alright, so one of the grades. Alright, so the first one that I have here, let's unbag them one by one. This is Gwenom. Oh man, the reflection. Alright, so this is the version cover of Gwenom versus Spider-Man #1. This cover was done by In-Hyuk Lee. There is one of Gwen Stacy as Gwenom. Well, this is the Carnage version. So let's see here. Oh, 9.8. Alright, not bad. I mean, I know it's not one of the more popular ones, like I said, the one that he did, which is the Gwen Stacy version with the 1:25 ratio, but still, this one was done by Kara's Comics. Definitely, in my opinion, worth getting. I tend to like this one, I think, better than the Gwenom one. I think that the artwork was a bit cleaner, and definitely a bit sexier. Okay. So, not bad. The second one, let's see here. Bring this back. Alright, I believe this is this should be the trade dress version. Yes, the trade dress version of, oh my goodness, that reflection. Here we go. And what do we get? We got 9.8. Not bad, not bad. Alright. So we got two 9.8s. Like I said, this was 4 comics that I sent in. Hopefully we can go 4 for 4. Let's see. I've done that in the past. Hopefully we can do it again. Let's see now. This issue is Superior Iron Man #1. This is the color version. I had this laying around for a long time, and I really wanted to get rid of it, so I figured I'd get it graded, see if I can make a couple of extra bucks this way. So let's see, we got a 9.6. Well, I don't know what was wrong with it. I don't know. Well, I see some couple of dings there. I'm not sure if that's how it was when it left. You never know. But 9.6 is still a good one. This one, written by Tom Taylor. Out with the Alex Ross cover, in color. So definitely something at the time was worth getting. So hopefully I'll be able to, like I said, make a few bucks, maybe $60, $70 or more. I'm not exactly sure what it is at 9.6. So, and the last one, which is Strange Academy #1. Let's see what we got. Wrong side. 9.6. All right. I mean, it's a good grade. I was kind of hoping for a 9.8. Not sure what was wrong with this. I mean, this is a fantastic looking cover. I mean, I'm gonna have to maybe get the grader's notes to see exactly what was wrong with this. Because sometimes I really don't know what the difference is between a 9.6 and a 9.8, because this thing looks pretty sharp. I mean, I'm not a professional. I do see something there, but I have to check the scan, see if that was there before. I mean, I really don't know. But anyway, I mean, not a bad grade. Hopefully, I do have one more. Hopefully, I'll get a 9.8 out of that one. So I got 2 9.8s and 2 9.6s. Unfortunately, I went 2 for 4 with the 9.8 department. Sorry, looking at the monitor. So I do thank you for your time. This video is a little longer than I wanted it to be. It's my first haul video. I'm going to try and do these on a weekly basis. I will be filming a video about myself, a little bit of my origin history. I was supposed to do one with someone else. I'd rather keep the name under wraps for now, because I'm not sure if it will come to pass or not. I haven't heard anything yet. I have to reach out to them on Instagram to see if we're still scheduled to do it. But anyway, I thank you again for visiting my channel, and I hope that you guys have a good day. And just remember, comics are great, and so are you.